Hey everyone, welcome to another deep dive. This time, we're all about getting that mini business of yours up and running online, turning it into something that actually makes some cash.
That's right. Got to see those profits.
Exactly. And I know out there, it's like everyone's got the magic formula, the secret sauce, but
Oh, yeah.
it can get, honestly, so overwhelming.
Yeah, it really can.
Where do you even start?
Right.
Well, that's what's different about this deep dive, okay? We've gone through tons of advice, like a ton from Mike Johnson.
Yeah, Mike's great.
He's actually built multiple successful mini businesses, right?
Yeah, he's been there, done that.
Exactly. So we cut through all the noise and give you those steps, those actual things you can do to get going.
It's about action, less theory, more doing, getting that buy button up there,
Yeah.
like yesterday.
I love that buy button ASP. That's the energy, right?
Absolutely.
And Mike really hits on this thing that I don't know about you, but I've totally been there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That learning mode trap. I bet a lot of you listening have too.
Most people. Yeah.
Buy all the courses, all the books. You got a stack on your desk probably.
100%.
But you never actually launch anything.
It's so common.
Because why is that? It feels safe.
It does. You feel like you're making progress just by...
Yeah, like I'm learning, I'm doing something.
Yeah, you're working.
But really, it can be a way to avoid
putting yourself out there,
that fear of failure.
Totally.
And that's where Mike's philosophy, I think, really shines. Because he's like, forget the perfect website.
Forget all those funnels and whatever.
Yeah, all the complex stuff. Start basic.
Basic.
Solve a problem. Find something people are actually struggling with.
Mm-hmm.
Provide a solution, and then make it easy for them to buy.
Exactly. Make it so easy.
Okay, so that sounds simple enough in theory.
All right.
But I think where people get stuck is how do you actually do that?
Well, first you got to figure out, what problem are you even solving?
Yeah, everyone says find your niche. But what does that even mean?
Okay, well, think about it this way. What are you good at? What are you already doing that people come to you for help with?
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Are you, I don't know, the person everyone asks for advice on organizing their closet?
Oh, yeah, that's my sister, actually.
Right. Or maybe you bake the best vegan cookies everyone raves about.
Oh, those are good.
See, those are problems you're already solving for people in your life. So now you just got to figure out how to package that solution.
Make it a product.
Exactly.
So you're saying look at our own skills, even if they seem basic to us.
They're not basic to other people. That's the thing.
Yeah, we take them for granted.
And that's what's so cool about Mike's approach is you don't need to be some tech genius.
Yeah, you don't need to code a website from scratch.
No, or be a marketing guru or any of that. You already have valuable stuff to share.
I like that. It's very empowering.
It is.
But there's still the question of okay, I got my thing, my solution. How do I get people to actually buy it?
Right, got to get it out there.
How do they find me?
Well, this is where Mike's advice gets really interesting because he says, forget about fancy websites.
What?
Focus on building an email list.
Yeah.
I know it sounds kind of old school.
It does.
But get this, he's making a full-time income just from sending one email a day.
Seriously?
Seriously?
No, wait. One email a day? You're telling me he's not spending hours on SEO or social media and all that?
Nope. And here's why it works. Think about when you go to a website for the first time.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you usually ready to buy something right then and there?
No, I gotta look around, get a feel for it.
Exactly right. You got to know the brand, trust them, see what other people are saying.
Yeah, it's like meeting someone for the first time.
Yeah.
You don't instantly become best friends.
It takes time.
Yeah, it takes a while to build that rapport.
And that's what email lets you do. You're showing up in their inbox consistently.
You're reliable, you're there.
Giving them valuable info, maybe sharing some personal stories.
So they get to know you.
Yeah, and over time, they start to see you as a trusted source.
Okay, so instead of shouting from the rooftops with a website, you're having a one-on-one conversation through email.
Exactly. And here's the other thing about websites. They're passive.
What do you mean?
People have to find you.
Oh, yeah.
But with email, you're reaching out directly to people who have already said, hey, I'm interested in what you have to offer.
That's huge.
It is. Makes a big difference.
That's probably why a lot of people struggle just with a website alone.
Yeah, it's a crowded space. Plus, Mike actually talks about how Google search results have changed. It's all ads and maps and snippets now.
Oh, yeah.
So even if you have decent SEO, you might be buried pages deep.
So people might be searching for what I offer, but they never even see me.
Exactly. And even if they do, they might just be browsing, not ready to buy.
But with email, They've already raised their hand.
Yeah, they're interested.
It's like pre-qualified leads.
You're building that direct line.
That you like, and trust that you were saying.
That leads to sales.
Okay, this is really like flipping the script on how I've thought about online business.
It does, right.
And you said Mike's journey, like his own story, is a good example of this.
Oh, absolutely, because he didn't just become an overnight success or anything.
No.
It took him 9 years.
9 years.
Of trying and failing, figuring out what worked.
That's a long time to keep going without, like, seeing results.
It is, but here's what's so inspiring about Mike. He didn't give up.
He kept going.
Kept learning, experimenting, refining his approach until he found something that worked for him.
Wow, that's dedication.
And he did all this while working part-time and raising a family, too.
So it's possible, even if you have other commitments, you can still make this happen.
Absolutely. He's proof that it can be done, and now he has that freedom.
Yeah, he talks about that.
Working from home, setting his own hours, spending more time with his family.
The dream.
Yeah, and he's not just talking the talk, he's walking the walk.
Okay, so how did he even get started, though? Like, did he have special skills, connections?
Not at all. He started from scratch, just like he...
Real.
Yeah, and that's another thing that makes his story so relatable.
Oh, like...
He didn't have, like, some fancy degree or insider knowledge. He just had that desire...
That drive.
...to create a better life for himself and his family. And he was willing to put in the work.
I love that.
It's inspiring.
It is. Okay, I'm already feeling pumped up. But I gotta be honest, I'm still kind of intimidated by the whole, like, technical side of things.
Oh, yeah?
Like, do I need to learn how to code? What about all these, like, crazy marketing strategies I keep hearing about?
See, that's another myth that Mike busts wide open.
Oh.
He says you don't need to be a tech whiz or an SEO guru to succeed online.
He doesn't even care about SEO.
Doesn't care about it.
But everyone's obsessed with SEO.
It might seem counterintuitive, but it makes sense in the context of his strategy.
Okay, explain.
He's not relying on Google or social media algorithms to bring him customers.
He's got his own thing going on.
He's building that direct connection through email, so
Yeah.
he's not at the mercy of, like, those ever-changing rules.
I mean, that's kind of empowering when you think about it.
It is.
Like, you're taking control.
You're not waiting for permission from some algorithm.
You're just doing your thing.
And that's what Mike's all about. Simplifying, focusing on what matters, cutting through the noise.
So instead of trying to learn everything, he's saying focus on the essentials.
Exactly. He breaks it down to 4 key skills.
Okay, hit me.
Buying traffic, building email lists, writing engaging emails that convert, and then creating valuable info products.
Okay, we are going to need a deeper dive into each of those, for sure.
Yeah, we'll get there.
But just knowing what to focus on is a huge relief.
It feels more manageable, right?
It does. It's not this giant mountain of things.
And that's the beauty of his approach. It's streamlined, it's actionable, it's designed to get you results.
I like the sound of that. So tell me more about this buying traffic thing. What does that even mean?
Well, instead of waiting for people to just, like, stumble upon his website, Mike takes a proactive approach by... Well, instead of waiting for people to just, like, stumble upon his website, Mike takes a proactive approach by investing in advertising.
Oh, okay. So it's not just, like, hoping people find him?
Nope. He's putting some money behind it.
So, like, ads.
Yeah. Think of it like putting up a billboard, but online.
Okay, got it.
On a busy highway, you know? You're getting your message in front of people who are already interested in that kind of thing.
Right, targeted.
Exactly. And he's strategic about it. Like, he focuses on platforms where his ideal customer hangs out.
Makes sense.
Like Facebook, Instagram, or even just specific websites.
So it's like going fishing where the fish already are.
100%. It's not about casting a wide net and hoping for the best.
Right, you're going right to the source.
You're laser focused, attracting those quality leads.
Okay, so quality over quantity.
That's the name of it.
This is all making a lot more sense now, how these pieces fit together.
It's a system, you know, working for you, not against you.
Okay, so you mentioned information products.
Yeah.
What does that even mean? Like, is he writing ebooks?
It could be ebooks, yeah.
Okay.
But it could also be online courses, workshops, coaching programs.
Oh, wow.
Membership sites, even just a really valuable email series.
So many options.
The key is it's digital, it's scalable.
You can sell to a lot of people.
Yeah, and it solves a specific problem for your audience.
I'm seeing a theme here. Solve a problem.
That's the heart of it. And that's how he's able to make that passive income, have that freedom.
Because he's not trading time for money.
Exactly. He creates it once, sells it over and over.
It's like working even when you're not working.
That's the dream. And the cool thing is you can create these info products on almost any budget.
Don't need a fancy studio.
Yeah. Nope. Just your knowledge, your passion, and a little bit of tech know-how.
Okay, this is getting me really excited about the possibilities here.
I know, right?
But, okay, back to the emails for a second.
Yeah.
You said he makes a full-time income from just one email a day.
Mm-hmm.
What is he writing in those emails? That's amazing.
It's not just sales pitches. That would get old fast.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
It's about providing value, building those relationships, being the expert.
So more like having a conversation,
Yeah, like a friend.
not a billboard blasting at you.
Right. Think about the emails you actually like getting.
Good point.
They're from people you know, like trust.
Makes you feel good.
Yeah, they're personal, informative, they offer something.
Yeah, like a tip or a story or...
Exactly. And Mike is great at this. He weaves stories, advice, even humor.
Well, that's important.
Makes you feel like you're getting a sneak peek.
Makes you want more.
Yeah, so back to the note, and trust.
Right, but how does he actually get people to buy stuff from those emails?
He's not afraid to sell, but he does it in a way that feels authentic.
Not pushy?
No, like he might mention a new product or offer a discount, but it's always framed in a way that benefits the reader.
Okay, so it's still about solving that problem.
Always. And because he's spent the time building that trust, his subscribers are more likely to buy.
Because they know he's got the goods.
Exactly.
I'm starting to see the power of this.
It's a different way of thinking about it.
It is, but I gotta admit, starting from scratch still feels kind of daunting.
It can, but remember, Mike started from scratch too.
Yeah, you said...
And he always emphasizes, you don't need to have it all figured out.
At the beginning?
From day one, no way.
So it's okay to, learn as you go?
Yeah, experiment, make mistakes, adjust.
That takes the pressure off.
It does. In fact, he encourages it. He says the best way to learn is by doing, not overthinking.
Just jump in.
Take that first step, even if it's scary.
Easier said than done sometimes.
I know, but you don't have to do everything at once.
Okay, that's helpful.
Start small, get some momentum, and scale up as you go.
Like a snowball effect.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's say I'm ready to take that first step.
Yeah.
What's the most important thing to focus on?
Mike would say the foundation of your whole mini business is. Mike would say the foundation of your whole mini business is your email list. He calls it his secret weapon. And honestly, after diving into his approach, I can see why.
It's funny, I used to think email marketing was a bit outdated. But after hearing how Mike's used it to build his entire business, I'm a total convert.
Right. It's like discovering this whole underground world of connection and engagement.
Exactly. And it's so much more personal than just blasting out messages on social media hoping someone will notice.
You're building a community, people who genuinely are interested.
Yeah, they opted in. They want to hear from you.
Which means you're not wasting time chasing after folks who aren't the right fit.
No more dead ends.
You're laser focused on those who are most likely to become loyal customers.
Yeah, the ones who'll tell their friends.
Exactly. Advocates for your brand.
Okay, I'm sold on the email list, but let's be real. Building an audience from scratch takes time. How did Mike stay motivated during those 9 years when he wasn't seeing results?
That's a great question. I think it comes down to his belief in his vision and that commitment to his audience. He wasn't just chasing money. He wanted to help.
Make a difference.
Exactly. That passion fueled him. Even when things got tough, he knew he was on the right track.
Because he was helping people.
It's like that quote, the only way to do great work is to love what you do.
Oh, that's so true.
That's Mike, and it's a lesson for anyone starting a business.
If you don't love it, it's going to be tough.
It will. So find something that lights you up. Let that passion guide you.
And don't be afraid to try things out. Experiment a bit.
Absolutely. There's no one right way to do this.
Find your own path. Now, you mentioned Mike doesn't give away all his secrets for free.
That's right. He keeps the best stuff for his subscribers and customers.
Which makes sense. He's built up this knowledge.
It's valuable.
But he does offer a ton of free stuff too, right?
Oh, yeah. Tons of value, blog posts, podcasts, social media.
So it's like a sneak peek.
Yeah, you get a taste, but for the full meal, you got to invest.
Okay, so what does this all mean for our listeners? What's the big takeaway from this deep dive?
Focus on the fundamentals. Forget the fancy marketing tricks. Build a solid foundation.
Solve a problem, provide a solution, connect with your audience.
It's back to basics. Building a business that works for you.
And Mike's story proves it's possible. You don't need special skills or a ton of money.
Just a willingness to learn, passion, and the courage to take action.
And if you want to dive deeper into Mike's world, you can find him online.
Just search for Mike Johnson Mini Business.
And you'll be on your way. Remember, this deep dive was just the start.
Now it's up to you to take the next step.
What problem are you passionate about solving?
What unique skills can you offer?
Answer those questions, and you'll be well on your way to building a profitable mini business.
One that brings you freedom, flexibility, and fulfillment.
Until next time, keep diving deep. Keep chasing those dreams.
See you on the next deep dive.
Bye, everyone.